Hey everyone, and welcome to Mr. Cat English, where learning English is natural, enjoyable, and fast. I'm Mia.
Hello, Mia, and hello to all our wonderful learners around the globe. I'm Dori, and it is fantastic to be here with you today.
Today, we're going to talk about Christmas traditions in English. We'll learn how to describe our holiday celebrations and how to talk about what we do during Christmas time. Christmas is such a special holiday, full of joy, family gatherings, and fun activities.
Yeah, absolutely, Mia. It's my favorite time of the year. So let's kick things off with a big question. What's your favorite Christmas tradition?
Oh, that's a great one to begin with. My favorite is definitely decorating the Christmas tree with my loved ones. We go out and choose a real tree. Sometimes we even cut it ourselves at a Christmas tree farm. Then we bring it home and spend an evening making it beautiful.
Decorating the Christmas tree sounds perfect. What do you often put on it?
Well, we put up the tree first. By the way, put up means we set it up in the living room. Then we add colorful lights, ornaments like shiny baubles, which are those round balls in red, gold, and silver, and tinsel. That's the sparkly strings that make it shimmer. At the top, we always place a star or an angel, and we hang a garland around it too. Garland is like a long chain of green leaves or flowers.
Baubles, I love that word. For learners, baubles are the decorative glass or plastic balls you hang on the tree. And tinsel makes everything look so festive. We also hang a wreath on the front door. A wreath is a circular decoration made from evergreen branches, often with red berries or ribbons, and sometimes mistletoe too.
Mistletoe? What's that again? I know people kiss under it.
Yes, mistletoe is a plant with white berries. The tradition is that if two people stand under it, they have to kiss. It's a fun, romantic Christmas custom. For example, watch out under the mistletoe, you might get a kiss.
That's cute. We do that too. Dory, when do you often decorate your home for Christmas?
We start early, usually at the beginning of December. We light up the tree with twinkling lights. Light up means to turn on the lights and make it bright and magical. The whole house gets filled with the Christmas spirit.
Christmas spirit? What do you mean exactly?
Oh, good question. The Christmas spirit is that warm, happy feeling of kindness, generosity, and joy during the holidays, like when people are extra nice and giving. For example, she's really in the Christmas spirit. She donated lots of toys and money to the unfortunate.
I love that. It makes everything feel special. Speaking of magic, let's talk about Santa Claus. Do you have traditions with him?
Definitely. We believe Santa comes on his sleigh pulled by reindeer, including Rudolph with his red nose. He comes down the chimney to deliver presents.
Down the chimney. That's the big pipe on the roof where smoke comes out. And reindeer are the animals like deer that fly in stories.
Exactly. His sleigh is full of gifts, and he says, ho, ho, ho. We hang up stockings by the fireplace. Stockings are big socks, and Santa fills them with small treats.
We leave cookies and milk for Santa, and a carrot for the reindeer, and candy canes in the stockings. Those are striped peppermint candies shaped like a walking stick.
Yum! Candy canes are so iconic. We also do a lot of Christmas shopping and wrap up presents. Wrap up means to cover them in pretty paper and add bows.
Wrap up presents? Can you give an example?
Sure, I spent the evening wrapping up presents for my family. It makes them look exciting to open.
We send Christmas cards too, with messages like Merry Christmas or Season's Greetings.
Yes, and Mia, do you have any traditions about Christmas morning?
Oh, yes. We wake up early, check the stockings, then open presents under the tree. Everyone gets excited seeing what Santa brought. That moment never gets old, does it? The excitement, the laughter, everyone's still a little sleepy, but super happy.
Absolutely. And for learners, never gets old means something is always enjoyable, even after many times. For example, listening to Christmas music never gets old for me.
After opening presents, we usually sit down for a big Christmas breakfast together.
Same here. It's awesome to have breakfast in the comfort of your own home with your loved ones.
Definitely. Christmas breakfast is usually very cozy. We have hot drinks like cocoa or tea and special food we don't eat every day.
Cozy is such a lovely word. Learners, cozy means warm, comfortable, and relaxing. For example, the living room feels cozy with the fireplace on.
Exactly. And after breakfast, we often spend time just talking, laughing, and enjoying each other's company.
Enjoy someone's company is a great expression. It means you like being with that person. For example, I really enjoy my grandparents' company during Christmas.
Now, Dori, let's talk about Christmas food, because food is a huge part of Christmas traditions around the world.
Oh yes, food brings everyone together. In many English-speaking countries, people prepare a big Christmas dinner.
Christmas dinner is usually the main meal of the day, right?
Exactly, and we often say a big feast. A feast means a large, special meal. For example, we prepared a Christmas feast for the whole family.
In my family, the table is filled with delicious dishes. There's roasted meat, vegetables, and sometimes mashed potatoes.
Roasted means cooked in the oven for a long time. For example, we had roasted chicken for Christmas dinner.
And don't forget the gravy.
Oh yes, gravy is a sauce made from meat juices. It makes everything taste richer and more delicious.
Dessert is my favorite part. We often have Christmas pudding or cake.
Christmas pudding is very traditional. It's a rich dessert made with dried fruit, and sometimes people make it weeks before Christmas
Weeks before? Why so early?
because it needs time to develop its flavor. And here's a useful phrase, ahead of time. It means earlier than planned. For example, she prepared the dessert ahead of time.
I love that. Some families even make a wish while stirring the pudding.
Yes, and that shows how traditions often carry meaning, not just actions.
After dinner, we usually relax. Some people watch Christmas movies together.
Watching Christmas movies is a classic tradition. Movies like Home Alone or The Grinch really set the mood.
Set the mood is a great expression. It means to create a certain feeling or atmosphere. For example, soft music sets the mood for a relaxing evening.
Others like to play board games or card games with family.
Board games bring out a lot of laughter and sometimes competition.
Haha, yes. Bring out means to cause something to appear. For example, games bring out the playful side of people.
Now, not everyone celebrates Christmas the same way, right?
That's true. Christmas traditions can be very different depending on culture, country, and even family.
Some people travel to visit relatives while others stay at home.
Stay at home is a simple but very useful phrase. For example, we decided to stay at home this Christmas and relax.
And some people volunteer during Christmas.
Yes, volunteering is a beautiful tradition. Volunteer means to offer help without being paid. For example, many people volunteer at shelters during Christmas.
That really shows the true Christmas spirit.
Exactly. Christmas is not just about gifts, but about kindness and generosity.
Speaking of gifts, let's talk about gift-giving traditions.
Sure, in many families, people exchange gifts on Christmas morning.
Exchange gifts means both give and receive presents. For example, we exchange gifts after breakfast.
Some families set a budget so no one spends too much money.
Set a budget means to decide how much money you can spend. For example, we set a budget for Christmas shopping.
Others prefer handmade gifts because they feel more personal.
Handmade gifts show effort and love.
Exactly. It's the thought that counts is a very common idiomatic expression.
Oh, I love that one. Learners, it means the meaning behind a gift is more important than the price.
For example, even a small gift is special. It's the thought that counts.
Now, Dori, let's talk about Christmas music.
Oh, Christmas music is everywhere. We hear it in shops, on the radio, and at home.
Songs like Jingle Bells or Silent Night.
These songs are often called Christmas carols. Carols are traditional holiday songs.
People even go caroling in some places.
Yes, going caroling means walking around and singing Christmas songs, usually in a group.
That sounds fun, but also a little scary.
Haha, true, but it's all about sharing joy.
Before we wrap up this part, let's talk about how people greet each other during Christmas.
Great idea. The most common greeting is Merry Christmas or Have a really lovely Christmas.
And sometimes people say Happy Holidays.
Happy Holidays is more general and includes other holidays like New Year.
For example, Happy Holidays. I hope you have a wonderful time with your family.
Beautiful, and learners, don't worry too much. Both greetings are perfectly fine.
All right, everyone. We've talked about decorations, food, gifts, and traditions.
In the next part, we'll dive deeper into personal memories, cultural differences, and how Christmas makes people feel emotionally.
So grab a warm drink, get comfortable, and stay with us.
Because the Christmas story and your English journey continues.
All right, welcome back, guys. Now, we're going to dive deeper into personal memories, cultural differences, and how Christmas makes people feel emotionally.
You know, when people talk about Christmas traditions, they often think about big things decorations, gifts, parties. But for me, it's always the small moments that stay the longest.
Same here. Sometimes it's not about what you do, but how you feel in those moments.
Exactly. I remember when I was younger, my family didn't have much. We didn't decorate a huge Christmas tree or exchange expensive gifts, but we always sat together, shared a simple meal, and talked about the year we'd been through.
And that sounds like the heart of Christmas to me.
Yeah, it taught me that Christmas isn't about how much you spend, it's about who you spend it with.
That's such a powerful lesson. And this is where cultural differences become really interesting. In some countries, Christmas is all about family gatherings. In others, it's more about friends, community, or even quiet reflection.
Right. Some people celebrate loudly with music and big dinners. Others prefer a calm Christmas, just staying at home, listening to carols, watching movies, or just enjoying the silence.
But at the end of the day, the emotion is pretty similar everywhere.
Yeah, warmth, connection, gratitude. Even for people who don't celebrate Christmas religiously, the season still brings a sense of kindness and togetherness.
I think that's why Christmas can feel emotional for so many people. It reminds us of loved ones, childhood memories, and sometimes even people we miss.
True, and that's okay. Christmas doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look like the movies.
What matters is being honest with your feelings, whether you're feeling joyful, nostalgic, or a little bit of both.
So, if you're listening to this and your Christmas looks different from others, just remember you're not doing it wrong and you're not alone.
Absolutely. Celebrate in your own way. Create traditions that feel right for you.
Because at the end of the day, Christmas is about connection with others and with yourself.
Well said. And that brings us to the end of today's episode.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us.
We hope this conversation brought you some warmth, reflection, and maybe even a smile.
From both of us, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in the next episode.